Right guys, criminal here. We've got a new patch. I'm gonna break it down. Not many changes, but they are actually pretty sizable. Honestly, they're pretty good. First, starting off, the only character that got changed is Takeda. This has 10 more frames, 10 more active frames of armor. It doesn't matter because the problem wasn't the active frames. Even though it was shit, main problem was this thing not activating fast enough. The armor didn't activate fast enough. And the fact that it is also insanely easy to break because it's very, very slow. Any 1-2 will break this. So if I am the Quan Chi, I'm playing against Takeda, he wakes up with this. Even though my standing one is garbage, I can still punish him with that. And if I do that, like... You see, it's very, very easy to break because it's so slow. So that was the biggest issue, it's unchanged. So it's still terrible armor. Now we also got a nerf, which is very weird. This is now a mid. It was overhead. I don't know why they changed that because it has no effect besides making it easier to block. And it was already 19 frames. So it didn't really have much of a mix appetite to it anyway. And any form of mix you could have with this, like with a low hat or something, is now gone. So I don't know why they would do that. If they're gonna make it mid, I will make it safe on block. That would be a very good change. Make it a mid and safe on block, I'll happily take that trade. So yeah, they didn't, it's not good now. I don't know what to say besides that. Anyway, you weren't using this on block, right? It's a combo though, that's the best thing it is. Anyways, you're gonna be using it as a combo too. So yeah, I don't know what they were thinking with that. I don't know why it's a mid. But finally we have a change that's actually very, very good. And that is the fact that this is now a low. Meaning the normal version is low and also the aerial version, which is the big one. Because this is 12 frames. It's pretty much, it's unreactable. Just like it's like a jumping, it's unreactable. Which means you've got an instant aerial low. So I can do like an overhead low. Or an instant low. Both of which will lead to a shit ton of damage, right? Like if I get an instant low with this. Yeah, a lot of damage. The thing that makes this so good is the best camera for this guy is probably like Janet. And the best thing about it is the insane amount of stun time she can give you in combos with the triple punch. So now what happens is you can set up this, do an instant jump in into an instant low. And the damage is very high. This also has another mind game to this move in general because you can't anti-air it if it's done instantaneously. But then it's a mid. But if I wait and just do it later, now it's gonna be an overhead. So I can use it as normal jumping and then over and low. And then the damage is very high. And then we can just do it again. So this shit is actually pretty damn strong. And this shit is good. That shuriken change is fantastic. I love that change. So yeah, a solid change. 100% a good change for this guy. Definitely a buff. Let's move on to cameo changes. Number 1 is Ferra. We've got 3 cameos that were changed. This is it for Takeda. Unfortunately, no other buffs, but the shuriken buff does look very good. Ferra. Number 1, she lost 100 HP. Instead of giving 150, she now gives you just 50. I think that's not gonna have the biggest difference, like making her trash. She's not trash by any means. She was broke. She was broken, mainly because of that as well. Like the HP amount was stupid. But now she just has a more honest HP amount, you can call it. Now the pain and gain, you actually need to sacrifice for it. Because double pain and gain takes 150 HP. So now doing double pain and gain will take away 100 HP from you essentially. Because you lose 150 and she only gives you 50. So now it actually has some form of resistance instead of it being completely free. Because double pain and gain is pretty damn strong, man. Like you do double pain and gain, Ferra mix, they don't block, they're straight up dead. Damage is ridiculous with double pain and gain. So yeah, overall, just the HP amount is definitely a big enough. And I don't really understand is this. They made this -10 on block this low. I understand it's very strong. That's the stronger options of the two for sure. Quan Chi can't punish this. Only on flawless. Oh, it's -15 on flawless. I didn't even know that. But normally, he can't even punish this because there's pushback, and his standing one is trash. It's 8 frames. But any other character can punish this. Keep in mind, because anybody else that has a 7-frame move, which is just your standing one, in close range from you, can dash up and just do a standing one, and it will punish you. So yeah, that's a big nerf for this move. It's basically punishable now. Think about this though. This is still plus or safe from longer ranges. Like it's -7 from this range. Even from full screen, it's even more safe. It will still pop up in the exact same way. So it's still a very useful combo tool. So yeah, overall, I don't think this is gonna be that game breaking because even though this is -10, you can like just backdash with Ferra before doing it, and then it's safe. Alright. Honestly, I feel like it might even add more of a mind game because now you know the low is more risky, so you're gonna be caught off guard by it even more. Even though it was already pretty fucking impossible to react to this crap, it was very hard to react to it because the Ferra player can just decide what to do, man. They don't have to go for a low and over. They can dash again, instant jump. So they've got a lot of options, and you also have the instant grab. So I don't think it's gonna be that impactful, but in certain situations it could actually lead to you getting comboed. Like you could get punished for that, which is a thing to keep in mind now. But I still think Ferra is a very good cameo. Is she still #1? I'm not sure about that. I think Chameleon might even be better now. Chameleon is probably better now, honestly. But we'll have to wait and see. I still think Ferra's gonna be stupid, to be honest. But the top two is still Ferra and Chameleon. I just don't know who has the edge now, because I need to test out how massive this changes up. Alright, next up after Tequila, after Ferra, we've got Frost. Frost received a very good change. This now has an insane speed of cancelling. Like, first thing it got is cooldown is better on it. So, cooldown on this, it recharges faster. What that means is basically, let's just say, do this with Quan Chi. This classic combo. Do a bunch of shit ton of damage. By the time I'm done, she's fully back, pretty much. Now, you can also cancel this, and now it's insanely quick. That is how it is normally. And if I cancel it, it's like this. So cancel on this is ludicrous, honestly. And now, where this becomes crazy, this for Quan Chi, who's one of her only characters who are pretty much the main partner for her. His main partner is pretty much Frost. Frost is probably the best cameo for him. And this becomes crazy once you pair it up with the armor portal. Because now they came and try and interrupt this one. And then they just need to guess what the hell is going to happen. And if they guess wrong, when I have the armor on, boom. Full combo for me. Into another armor portal. So a lot of shenanigans. And this move, having such fast cancel advantage, like I can do this, cancel it, and just backdash into a backstring and catch them. Now this and cancel into a grab. Do this and just punch them again. So yeah, this is a very, very good change for Frost, man. Like, now I can do this. This is a scenario to imagine. I can do this. Get this combo. No, you can taunt by accident if you spam it too hard. But I do a block string, I have armor portal. I do this shenanigans. I reset them again. I set up a bone cage. So this is extremely cheap. And yeah, this is a very major buff for Quan Chi, really. It's very good for him, and the Ice Ball is one of the characters that can make the most usage out of that, because he has a lot of abilities to stun you, to ensure you can't mash or interrupt him. So, big W for Quan Chi Frost. So yeah, this is it for Frost. Let's move on to the final cameo, who's definitely the biggest winner. Alright, the final character that got touched actually is Tremor, and he got massive buffs. Like, massive buffs for this cameo. So let's just get over them. All of them are cooldown buffs actually. Slightly increased recharge rate after rolling rock. Oh god damn it, it reset it for a second. Let me just wait for it to come back. There we go. Slightly increased recharge rate after rolling rock, transmutate ground pound and transmutate lava burst. Meaning the recharge rate is slightly better after this move. After the normal variant of this. It's slight increase, but it is, you can see it. Like, you can't see it if you're using Tremor before. You can actually see it. It comes back much quicker. Like, if I use it in for example, like this, like as an OK option, you can see, you can feel it, honestly. Transmutate ground pound, that is a massive one, really. Yeah, that is massive. You can't say it's not. That is a massive change, for sure. Because now... Look at this, it's almost half back. That is better than it used to be by a lot. That is very solid. We also have Transmutate Lava Burst, which is this mid. Cooldown is better on this as well. This is actually good for him because of very surprising reason. It's actually it's a better way to get more damage for this guy. For Reiko and for pretty much anybody. I loved it. There we go, got it. This is 42, and look at Tremor, it's almost half back. 43 actually, it's 43 damage for 2 bars. Reiko doesn't have the ability to do that without this move. Like, if I do a different route, like 1 bar, where like from the same starter, to make it fair. As you can see, Reiko doesn't really have the ability to break 40, to go higher than 40. So if you need the damage to win the match, you can use this route, like with that move. You can use it. And you can actually do more damage. If you want to spend 2 bars to do more damage, you can with this, which is good. But this is not really useful for Reiko that much, but the one it is useful for is actually Kenshi. Because Kenshi can really just combo from this very easily. And we're talking about 43 into center with minimal expenditure of the time, so... So he's damn near dead. This is so good. Another thing about this, look how it is on block, which is important to think about as well. This is plus 39, meaning it's also very good for Reiko. Why is that? Because of the fact that Reiko likes to zone, because he's got a very broken projectile for no reason. This shuriken, right? So when they get close to me, I want to get away. What do? I just do this, into shuriken, into this, and away. Push back, plus bajillion, cooldown is better, I go back to throwing shurikens. By the time they get back to me, back to my face, Tremor's already half back or fully back. So yeah, the cooldown buff on this is very meaningful. Next up, we also got increased recharge rate after ground pound, transmute rock punch, and transmute rolling rock. So, this has a better recharge rate. That is, you can see that 100%. You can definitely see that. That is good. And another reason why Kenshi is here, this is also good for center on block. Because, keep in mind, even though it still takes a full gauge, the cooldown being better means you'll have access to Tremor more often. That's the meaning of this. Which means, shenanigans like this... Actually, it's a bit tough to do. Now I also have this as an option. I also have this. That's plus 39, keep in mind, I can do that. So, it might be the best bundle for Kenshi now. Center on block and on hit, pretty much guaranteed. That is amazing. So, very major changes for him. Recharge rate after ground pound has been increased. It's not after the normal ground pound, it's after this ground pound. So, it's not the ambush version, it's the normal version. And look at this, man, that is very good. This is actually pretty decent because even though it's minus 12, which is not good, and 27 frames, which is reactable, This has a lot of range. You don't see it, but it does. Like, from here, it still reaches. And it's 375 damage from and keeps you full screen. So I can just use this as a combo finisher with Reiko. And then a full screen, which is good for Reiko. Reiko wants to be full screen. He wants to have the ability to zone. Because many characters will just get stun locked by the shurikens forever, if that happens to them. And if I can set it up so I end the combo with this, there are ways to do it, I just don't know how right now with Reiko. There are some ways to do this shit, but whatever. Like, if I just, with a character that wants to keep the distance, like I get a hit in, just whatever, and I just want to get away, I can use this. Just throwing it out randomly, like Reiko likes to play the mid-range game. From here, shit, like poke him out, get in, get out. I can backdash into this, then I maintain my distance, throw shurikens. So another good change after normal ground pound. Transmute rock punch. This one. This one. Also has a better cooldown. And keep in mind, this is a hard knockdown on hit. And the very, very plus on block move. So it's basically like the lava one, but just much better cooldown. Because it has no combo viability. So look at this, man. That is insane for block pressure. That is also so good for Reiko to just chip them out. Like if they have low HP, you can just do this. You need to be a meta or one of the other variants for that, but you can just do this. He lost 130 HP for that. If they have low HP. It can't be done by the lava, just the lava has worse cooldown. So, and this being also so plus means I can also like have shenanigans with the grab from that. Either grab or just an overhead again, so it's actually a very good option on block. Yeah, look at this, it's damn near guaranteed center. Yeah, that is great. That is great for Tremor. One more thing he has, recharge delay after ground pound was increased by 30. So this now recharges quicker or slower. I think slower. I think it recharges slower back, but it has better recharge time. So it still comes back faster overall. Reduced recharge delay after transmute rock punch, transmute rolling rock, transmute lamaverse, transmute crystal wall, and transmute crystal armor. By 180 for crystal ammo. So if I do this, it will start recharging much faster now. Cooldown is still abysmal, but it will recharge faster. If I do this, same story. That's why the cooldowns are much better, because it recharges faster now. It starts recharging faster, and the recharge rate is also better. So yeah, many cooldown buffs for Tremor. Very good for Reiko, obviously, because Reiko now has the ability to do this much more often. Because cooldowns are better. So now, it's better for me. And one more thing, many other moves of this, like this one might be the biggest one actually. I want to test it out with multiple characters, because now the cooldown is insane on this. Like if I get this off, and I get like a jump in, let's say, and I do my combo, right? I finish it like it's pretty much half back, dude. That is insane, actually. That move might be crazy now, because it also has an overhead option. Keep that in mind. So I can like set it up at the end of combos. Yeah, that is cheap for Oki actually. Yeah, this move is much better. I need to try him out a lot with multiple characters, because he has a lot of potential now outside of Reiko, because many other moves of his are now viable because of the better cooldowns. So yeah, thank you for watching, guys. This is what we've got for this patch. Tremor changes are amazing. I just want them to start doing this for more cameos instead of just doing it for one at a time. Frost buffs actually look good as well. Ferra nerfs are massive, and Takeda actually has a lot of potential with that low shuriken. I feel like there is hidden potential in that. So yeah, guys, thank you for watching, and as always, I will see you in the next one.